Asked Monty a while ago the vibe in the locker room right now as your preseason camp. In your opinion, what is that like?
Yeah,
right now?
for me, it's a lot closer. Guys, it really feels like a lot more of a brotherhood. Guys are talking, we're cutting up, and different people. I'm closer to DeAndre and JR than I've ever been. And, man, I'm excited. It feels great. Get a really good vibe from the team right now and ready to go attack the first day of practice today.
How much easier does it make it for you when you have explosive guys like James Cook and DeAndre Swift? Tell me kind of what they bring to an offense.
Yeah, I mean, they bring explosiveness. It's a guy that you can get a ball to at 3 yards in the backfield, he could take it to the house for 70. Anytime we have those kind of guys in our arsenal on offense, it's incredible. And it's really fun to play with, and for Coach Coley and myself to kind of make sure we get those guys the ball, the amount of touches those guys need. We're hopefully trying to do our job in that area.
What have you been doing to try and get a rapport with these? I mean, obviously, it feels like a whole new receiving group practically from last year.
Yeah, I mean, that's just reps. We had plenty of reps over the summer. We're trying to get as many reps as we can during practice and at camp. So we're trying to see what we can do the first day of practice, and hopefully we get enough reps and get better at it.
How important is that part, or is like at some level it's just football, and you can.
Football's football. And, they've played it since they were 7-2. And at the end of the day, it's just a football, and you go throw it, and they catch it and go make plays.
What's jumped up about the newcomers? I mean, Lawrence and you have 2 freshmen who are here on the team now.
Yeah, I mean, those guys are ready to make plays just like anybody else is, and I know they're excited. For the first day of camp here at the University of Georgia. Heck, I'm pumped too. And this is my 3rd go round at it, so I'm excited, ready to see what guys can do at the first day of practice.
What have you noticed working with them so far about each one of them?
Yeah, I mean, everybody's special. Guys, big guys who can go up and make plays. We love speed, and those guys, do a good job of getting off the ball.
Everybody's got a checklist.
What's it like for you as a quarterback with Lawrence, with Matt, with Tommy, all those massive receivers? I mean, does it look different to your eye when you're out there kind of throwing the guys that big?
Yeah, it's a lot more fun. I can miss in different places. Height it puts stress on defenses. And whatever kind of package we can do to kind of mix things up, it might help our offense and our football team.
Jake, this is your 3rd summer preseason. What's it like to have a changeup with like that Olympic thing the other day?
Yeah, it's fun. It's a refresher before camp. It just kind of mentally, physically, it helps our bodies. Mentally, it just kind of gets us in the right gear. Make it a little fun. Kirby Smart was awesome for doing that, and we're excited and ready to go into camp, and guys feel rejuvenated.
What was your priority list for what I need to get better here?
Yeah, I was talking to one of our coaches this morning. There's some details in the play action run game, in the run game. For me, in the pass game, what can I do around the pocket? How can I be quicker twitch and be able to make throws, whether it's off balance on the run or in the pocket? How can I move and how can I get better moving?
Jake, I just asked Kirby about what he learned 4 years into the job, and he said don't sweat the little things. Is that something you can relate to 3 years into the job?
Yeah, I mean, no doubt. I think there's a lot of things we can learn from Coach Smart. Coach Smart, he definitely is in the fire every single day, just like us. And, for us to go out and go to practice, and for him to say that, it's definitely something for us to kind of think about and reflect on.
And is he sweating the little things less?
he definitely does, but maybe he is doing a little bit less.
Let's go off the board with this question a little bit. Your Little League World Series history is pretty well known. Do you think that's factored in to the poise and the comfort that you have on the stage? Because the pressure is one thing that seems like it's never really gotten you when you reflect on it.
I think it definitely doesn't hurt at all. Being on that stage at 12, 13 years old, playing in front of 40,000 people, and also being on TV, at ESPN. I think it helps. It helped me at a young age and helped me really settle in, and playing on stages. And for me, it's really not about it's about my teammates and how can I play and play the best of my abilities.
Did you feel the pressure then, or were you too young to realize what was going on and you later reflected on it?
For me, it never really think about it. It's just how can I go out there and play ball.
Jake, I'm sorry, when you talked about the play action situations, are you talking about just like recognizing coverages quicker the second you turn around, and other specific plays in specific games?
It's details, with handing the ball off. What am I doing with my offhand? How can I, get my head around quicker, to see the defense, when I turn my back to the defense. There's so many little things in football, people don't think about, and it's just so makes football.
Were there specific moments in specific games? I mean, a couple you could point to now, or just?
You know, it's just what I see for myself in practice. You know, I'm clicking through and I'm watching myself, and I'm like, man, I just don't like that. You know, because I'm clicking through and I'm watching Drew Brees, I'm watching Tom Brady, and I'm like, man, they don't do that. You know what? Why am I doing that? You know, and it's just, you know, just trying to be a master of my craft.
They are Drew Brees and Tom Brady.
Right. They are. You know, I got to strive to be somewhere. You know.
How did you celebrate your birthday this week?
I went home with my family. Got to spend some time. Went swimming, played a little cornhole. I got the opportunity to share my birthday with two of my little cousins, and we just had a good time as a family.
How old were you?
Let's see what I get. I got some cards. I've noticed, the older you get, the kind of less things you get for your birthdays. So I think the whole getting stuff for your birthdays has kind of started to peter out a little bit.
Ask you about your brothers also starting their collegiate careers now. I mean, how unique, I guess, is that for the family to be kind of going through that?
My family, for sure is excited. We're pumped. Tyler started camp at Auburn, today and yesterday as well, and Dylan's there too. So I think everybody's excited. There's a big kind of excitement going around in our family, especially in our household. And I know my brothers are pumped. I'm pumped, and I'll be texting them, to see how it goes for them, as the camp goes on.
Any trash talk yet?
No trash talk yet.
How'd you do in cornhole? Did you recognize coverages right away?
Cornhole started off strong, and it ended up being kind of slow. It was me and my uncle versus Dylan and Tyler, and Dylan and Tyler, they came back and they beat us.
So do you ever have the chance to hang around Monty Rice at all? I mean, tell me a little bit about his personality, because every time he comes up here, he's all serious to business. Always like that.
No, it's not always like that. Monty, he's a guy that he'll kind of put on a little bit of a shell, but when you get him away, you get comfortable with him. He'll open up, he'll smile, he'll trash talk to you. He's the guy who'll just come up and just punch you for no reason. You're like, Monty, I'm not as big as strong as you, man. You can't be doing that. And Monty's great. Monty's a great friend. I'm glad he's a guy on defense. Right now he's the guy looking at me, and sometimes I give him a little smile, a little wink out there, and hopefully he won't hit me.
How much did it hurt the defense to miss him last year when he got injured? Did you know?
I definitely think it hurt. Monty's a great football player, and anytime you don't have great football players on the field, it's going to hurt in some areas. And excited to see what he can do this fall and going to the first day of practice to camp.
Jackie, how much motivation is there with the way last year?
Sorry, excuse me.
How much motivation from the way last season?
I mean, the past is the past. For us, is how can we dominate, be physical, be tough, and go out and dominate our opponent, every single week.
Jackie, you mentioned just a minute ago about being more twitchy and being quicker. That's the second time I've heard you mention mobility-related things. How hard have you worked on that, and have you worked maybe harder this offseason than you have previously?
Yeah, I mean, there's more attention to detail about it. It's not about me, hey, how can I take my 40 to a 4.2 40. That's not what it's about. It's how can I be quick in the pocket? How can I have, good body position and be strong in the pocket, with my feet and basically, with my eyes. It's not all about, how can I just be faster. It's, how can I be quicker and how can I have my body in the right position to throw.
Do more has been the mantra for this season, so you stepped into the leadership role since day one. But, being a junior, what have you learned about your game that you can share and kind of implement to that leadership role on the field?
Yeah, there's a lot of things to learn. I think it's, really, really slow things down. For me, there's so much that's happened so fast, and I'm here. This is starting my third camp, and I'm like, holy cow, I need to slow things down. I need to enjoy the little things and really just take things slow.
Who's going to be those wide receivers to fill in for the boys here? What have you worked with over the summer? What are you seeing from your wide receivers this summer?
Yeah, the guys are ready to step up. They're ready to go out. They're ready to make plays. So excited to see, which guys make certain plays this afternoon at our first practice, and we're ready to go.
Jake, how comfortable are you with this unit as you're
Yeah, extremely comfortable. We have a lot of guys who've played a lot of football, and that's not something you always have. So we're really, really comfortable going to the first day. Guys know what to do, and we're excited for the first day of camp.
Is your run first offense, or is that tilting?
Yeah, we're about running the football and being leaders.
Two freshman wide receivers, and George Pickens and Dominic Blaylock, who come in with a lot of hype. What have you seen from them so far this
offseason? I mean, those guys are great football players. They're excited. They're still trying to figure things out in their first camp. So it's going to be kind of fast for them today. it's their first practice. It was for me too. So hopefully we'll get them lined up. Hopefully we'll have them running the right route, and we'll see what they can do this afternoon.
Jake, we keep talking about it, but do you guys talk about the endings of the last 2 years, the scars that build up, and trying to put that behind you, and the lessons that are learned from the endings of the last couple seasons?
Yeah, I mean, the past is the past. We're focused on the future. Today's about the first day of camp and how we can succeed today.
Talk about that, Jake, from year 1 to year 3 now, you're a season vet. Talk about what the difference is between that and coming in today.
Yeah, a lot more comfortable. There's a lot smoother transition, going into things. You know what to expect and what not to expect, how practice is going to be ran, the offense. So there's a lot of things to be comfortable about. There's a lot of things that, hey, I got to go and push myself to and do great and be a leader. So there's new things forming, and we're excited for it, ready to go practice for state.
What is it about the grind of camp that kind of sets the tone and identifies what this team can be?
Yeah, it's really about coming together, about being mentally and physically tough, and that's what we want to be. We want to be a tough, physical, disciplined football team, and that's where you kind of figure out the identity of your football team during camp, and that's what we're trying to figure out.
If you could say what this identity team is, what is it right now?
Yeah, we want to be physical, disciplined, and we want to give a ton of effort when we play football.
You and Jay are some of you guys who are the leadership guys that help you all similar that way, maybe help you.
Yeah, I think we both kind of offer, vocal leadership. He does a great job, for his guys in defense, and I do hopefully a pretty good job, for our guys in offense. We both play a lot of football, and we both have a lot of football knowledge. So I think that kind of helps, and guys kind of rally to that, and the guys listen to that.
Y'all put your notes on or talk about strategy?
A little bit every now and then. I definitely ask him, hey, what did you do on that play? And a lot of times he wants help, because he wants to come back, bring it back, and disrupt what we were doing on offense. But it's great to get to go against that guy, a guy who's very competitive, and a guy who always wants to win. So it definitely helps us.
This being your third camp, what are you really looking to get out of it now? So you've been through it twice and sort of know what to expect.
Yeah, I want to get better on offense, and I want to get better for me personally as a football player, and I want to make this team the best team I can make it in these days of camp.
Were you on the 4x100 team?
No, that race is not for me.
You're being talked about as a Heisman candidate this year. How does that make you feel?
For me, that's just noise. For me, I'm got my head down. I'm focusing on camp and ready to go practice this first day.
You spend any time with DeJuan?
Yeah, DeJuan's doing well. DeJuan's learning. DeJuan physically, he's getting better. He's running well. He's throwing well. So he's looking forward to him today. And how much he can learn and take in. And it's going to be fun.
How is that quarterback room, and how do you guys feed off each other and push each other?
Yeah, that's awesome. It really starts with Coach Coley. He's the guy coming in there bringing the juice. And I think we all kind of feed off each other. I'm teaching in there. He's teaching in there. Guys are learning. We're talking about different scenarios. There's a lot of different things going around. And I think there's a lot more learning in there, and it's incredible. Really
2 more questions.
How will this offense be different under a new coordinator?
Yeah, we'll see. We're still trying to figure out the real identity we have, during camp, and today's the first day, so we'll see. All the bumps and bruises we'll have today, and get back and get ready for day 2.
Thanks, Jake.
Sweet, thank y'all. Thank you.